Hey, have you heard about somehow unrelated, Glenn?
If you haven't heard, you haven't got your finger on the pulse of fascinating interviews of people going into areas of their lives that they never thought they would on a podcast. And we take them there. We hold their hand. And we go on a journey. And you get to hear it.
It's more than an interview. It's a game. It's fun. And let's have a listen to a bit of Nick Capper because he's a very funny man. And
very funny man.
Let's get a bit of that. And then if you like it, you can subscribe.
Yeah, well, whatever that takes to do that.
The guy I do the podcast with, Mike Goldstein, said that he went to get some tennis balls the other day from a tennis shop.
Yeah.
And they said, oh, we don't have those ones in, but we can order them in. And he said, well, why don't I just order them in and they're delivered to my house? And for me, that's psychopathic. Like, why the fuck would you say that
to
Why
the
would you
person?
say that to anybody?
Yeah.
That's how much against how much against conflict I am. Is I could not.
You'd probably say, well, please order them in. You go home and order some yourself. Then you'd have two lots of balls.
That's exactly what I would do.
Yeah.
I think,
you're like me.
I would think it, but I wouldn't say it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a Larry David moment where you go, oh, I could have said this, but...
Yeah.
I would do something more cowardly, like I go, oh, I just got to go get some cash out, and then not come back. And
Yes. Where's that guy? You know, I do a Trump. I've been doing Trump a bit in my stand-up, but it's great. It's a great man, but because he's easy to do. He's not that
But
hard.
you do it very well.
Yeah, but you know what? You need a reason for him to do it.
You need to talk
And
rather than just do the voice.
Yeah, I think I've come up with an angle. I reckon he sounds like someone at a high school reunion who's telling everyone how well he's doing. You know, one of those guys? I don't know. You probably know who I am. I'm doing very well. I own buildings, towers, casinos, and islands. No, the island's gone. Jeffrey took that. Oh, look at Terry over there. He's very overweight. What a loser. What a loser. You got anything else? What else could he say? You help me out. I need help with my stuff.
Yeah, what else could he say?
Well, at high school. Remember Linda? I married her, divorced her, you know. Because what else do they talk about? Reunions, it is funny how people talk themselves up.
Yeah, they talk about their family and how many kids they got. They
You
talk
probably
about,
know, and also what they were like at high school, maybe.
Yeah.
You remember I was that fat redhead kid? No one paid me any attention. That's okay. Terry was like a jock, but he's a loser now.
And when he talked about some of the teachers in a derogatory
yeah.
Not a great teacher, never liked him.
Yeah.
Not
Mr.
that good.
Matthews,
Yeah.
not a great teacher, never liked him. Look at him over there.
What a loser.
What a loser.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
living in a flat by himself.
And then maybe the school bully would come over and try to have a conversation with Trump, and Trump would go, "I'm not taking your questions. No more questions.
That's
You shut
good.
up. You
not
shut
taking
up.
your questions.
You shut up. You shut up.
You shut up, Piggy. You shut up. You picked on me for my flat feet. Being a draft dodger, you said.
And then
Now I own everything.
Yeah,
I'm going to buy your flat and evict you. I'm going to marry your wife.
and he would probably finish up. He would probably have to leave because someone would bring up Epstein.
Oh, yeah. Don't you mention also, I've got a plane, girls. If you want to come on it, that's fine. I'll get you on the plane. Leave your husbands. I always liked you, Linda.
Epstein never liked him, never spent much time with him. No, anyway, I got to go. Enough questions. Anyway, see you later.
Don't
I've got a
mention
car picking me up.
Epstein.
Yeah.
Epstein was always in the computer lab. He was always on the computer. I didn't know what he was doing. I don't know. Yeah, okay, well, you've helped me already.
Yeah.
Hey, now, someone sent us some books, all right? Do you want to have an opening here on... These are from Kit Fantasy. I thought I was going to give them to you the other night, but... Here you go.
Oh, it's a present.
It's a present. So, Kit, I met in
wow,
the...
this is happening in real time, folks.
I met in the line at Officeworks.
Really?
Yeah.
I will photograph you with an unopened package.
I won't put my address on there.
Yeah, and I will photograph me with an unopened... I'll do the same thing. Hang on, here I go. Here's my unopened package here. And we're
you mind covering up my address?
Okay, what does it say? It says Mr. Glenn Robbins. It says...
There's white powder coming out.
Is this interesting? I don't know. I'm going to open it up. Have you opened up your... what's her name?
Kit, it's a man.
Oh, it's a man. Oh, you met Kit where?
In the queue at Officeworks.
Oh, this is quite a long thing you've got written there. I don't know whether we've got time to read this. It's quite long. We'll have to, Kit, we're going to have to read it.
Thank you for the last entertainment. Who knew that mice made homes in tennis balls, that Lawrence Mooney was a smartass at school. Oh, yeah. I met you in Officeworks. Yes. Yes. I did meet Kid in Officeworks. I thought I knew him.
And what did you say to him that made him think that he would like to give you and has he written a book, has he?
I'm putting out a new book in 2026.
Here it is.
So
here. What a smart way to promote your book.
Oh, these are his books.
Yeah, he's written it. It's called Cornerstone, the rise of... I can't read that. Mithras. What's that?
Could be some sci-fi thing. The rise of Mithras. It's like a soldier's religion driven underground as Christianity.
So these are just are these just gifts?
These are gifts, Glenn.
But he didn't write the book.
He wrote those books.
Oh, his name's Kit, because there it is there. Did he write that one too?
Yeah, look. I've got Tales of the Dark by me, Kit Fennessy, my bestseller, all the best.
He's written a whole lot of stuff here.
Okay, well, I'll read that.
I'll read that. Have a look at that. And the only problem is...
Well, let's be honest. You don't really read books. You listen to books. So, Kit, if you've got an audio version, please send that through.
He always holds this against me that he reckons audio isn't really reading, and I'm gonna say
it's
that
not reading; it's listening, isn't it?
Well, it's listening.
I like to listen,
but it's
to
not.
books.
It's one above not reading a book at all.
I think Trump would be a listener to audio. Do you reckon? I don't reckon he'd read much.
I don't think he'd read anything.
No.
Apparently, he just sits in bed eating hamburgers, which we talked about the other week, and watching TV, watching the news reports. That's all he does.
And tweeting you are a loser.
He hasn't got time in playing golf. That's all he does. Anyway, Kit, thank you very
thanks
much.
for that.
We'll peruse your books, and congratulations on being an author.
We'll give you a full review.
Yeah, and we'll have a look at that before the show is out and report back to you. I'll read I'm a speed reader.
He's got a quote from Sean McAuliffe.
Oh, that's nice.
This is very good, Kit. You should do it professionally. Oh, there you go.
Why did Sean actually read the book?
He must have read it.
Because I've been asked to do that. To write on someone's front of their book, and I never read the book. I just sort of say something appropriate.
I've had a few books published, and I got Hughes to do a quote, and I said, look, I'll just write it for you.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
And he had on the front of my book, I didn't know he was this funny. That was
there you go. That's good. That's what you need to write.
Yeah, my next book, you can give me a quote, but we'll just work it up like... he's not funny in real life, but on the page, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't need a bookmark because you'll go through this in one read. It's very
that's
good.
good. That's good. More coppers.
Yeah.
There's something going on.
I don't want to say, but...
I don't want to say anything, but...
Isn't there someone who lives up the road that is a bit...
dodgy?
Yeah, anyway.
Is there?
I don't want to say because they might get angry at me. I'm not going to say. Anyway, so what did we...
I don't want to say anything, but there's an Audi on fire.
Yeah, and that just went past then. Yeah.
We should play the music, Glenn. Play the music, please. Sam.
Welcome to Somehow Related Now. Please welcome your hosts Glenn Robbins and Dave O'Neill.
I like Sam.
I love fire trucks.
I love
put out
fire
fires.
trucks.
Big hoses, put them all out at the same
They're
time.
real people. Yeah. Sam, I love her. Okay, so we just get two topics, and we've got to work out how they are related. It's a pretty simple concept that's taken the world by storm.
Yeah,
well,
but no,
bits
really?
of Australia.
By storm. I mean, you're out there. You're meeting the people. You're pressing flesh.
I meet every gig I go to. I meet at least one listener. It's normally one or two, maybe. Yeah. And I always go, yeah, that guy over there said he also listens. You should talk to him.
Yeah, to get together, have a get together.
Yeah.
They should have
listening parties
where you sit around like what's her name, the singer? What's her name?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. Wasn't there a party for a new album?
Yeah, my daughter had one at her house. They get their friends over and they all sit and listen to it.
Well, I remember Daryl Summers, he always used to say, I believe out there's lots of Hey Saturday parties going on. They get together and watch Hey Saturday, which I don't think that's true.
Well, I mean, we did sit around our shared house and watch it, so that's sort of like a party.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
I think like event shows like Melrose Place used to have
really?
Parties. And Game of Thrones, there'd be parties.
Maybe we should have an event show. We should do one live. We have done one live.
And more recently, the Summer I Turned Pretty. My daughter had a party for that. The Summer I Turned Pretty.
It's a movie.
It's a series. It's a hit team.
So they got together and watched the first episode.
No, the last episode, Glenn, when it all happens.
Oh,
Well,
that's a
happens.
good thing, I
Yeah.
reckon.
Yeah, it's good.
And did they? You have beanbags?
We don't have beanbags. We used to have a beanbag.
And what did they sit on? The couch? Floor.
Couch. Some sat on the floor. Some sat on the couch.
Doona's involved?
No.
Boys and girls?
Just girls.
Just girls. Oh, you should have chucked a couple of boys in there just to make it interesting.
Make it funny.
The problem is the boys smell a bit.
Yeah.
And they probably get an erection.
And they're not. Jeez. And they're not into that show. I think a lot of girls are into the Some
Well,
I
it doesn't
Turned
matter
Pretty.
if you're a boy. If you're with a bunch of girls, you'll be into anything.
Yeah, you'll be watching whatever. Okay, let's get our topics.
Smoking and an anus.
Oh my God, Sam's lost her mind.
Did you see that anus
An
or
anus.
that planet?
Like the bum. Not Uranus. It was an anus. Well, that's
Is
kind
it
of
just one anus or is it?
Is that the most graphic Sam's ever been? Well, she did masturbation once.
Did she?
Yeah, and cornflakes. Yeah.
Oh, that's just got a bit of cornflakes stuck in my teeth.
And we did brothels, Viagra.
What if you wanted to describe that part of? If you were talking about that part of
Well,
your body,
that's a medical term.
yeah. So she couldn't have cleaned it up.
It's still a funny word though. Anus.
An anus, yeah, anus, and then there's sphincter.
I mean, it was funny when the Queen said we had an anus horrible or whatever she said. Remember?
Anus horribilis, yeah.
That was funny. An anus horribilis here. That was funny when she
Yeah.
said that.
Should we talk about anuses?
Well, yeah. Okay, let's imagine the party of body parts. Where's the anus come in? Because you got the liver and
That's really
you got the liver and the
interesting.
kidney.
No, hang on. We're talking. No, I'll have to break it down. I'm sorry. Is it the external of the body or the internal? Because I think they're two different parties. Because if you got together with all the internals, the heart would win.
Yes.
You know, and then your liver and your kidneys
Yes.
and your stomach. I think that's a different party.
But hang on, isn't the anus sort of internal?
No,
Depends how-
it's the starting point. I reckon.
Depends how close your bum cheeks are close.
If the doctor said to you he would not use the internal,
So what's the internal? Is that the sphincter?
oh, you think it? Well,
Or is it just you go straight to the intestine?
there are a number of sphincters on your body. There's your eyes, I think. I think there's a
Really?
sphincter in your stomach. Yeah, it's a circular muscle that is very effective because, you've got an anus that can hang on to feces
Waste, yeah.
and stops it falling out your ass.
Yeah, it's
which I don't know. As you get
impressive.
older, it still does fall out. No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
Now let's just do all the body parts.
Okay.
So-
Who's already there?
Well, I think the livers and kidneys are there, and they're kind
Yeah,
of they're
okay.
a bit delicate. They're only drinking water.
Yep. Yeah. They're a bit mundane.
The lungs are smoking. Yeah,
Oh, the ones are having a fag, are
they're
they?
having a fag, I reckon. Yeah, we got heaps of room in here. Don't worry about it. Don't
yeah.
worry about it. There's two of them too. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like,
yeah, too. So they're not.
Yeah, if you fall
are
over,
you
that's
identical
okay.
twins, or are you just like
And I think the heart is. You're right. The heart is the king.
the heart?
But then the brain turns up, and the brain and the heart have a bit of a session of like, oh yeah, you reckon you're important.
Oh, see, I reckon the stomach would be pulling some weight.
Oh, stomach's
Stomach.
over there in the corner making noise like.
I'm hungry.
Who else can make a noise here? Brain, you can't make any noises.
Oh, the lower intestine would be
Yeah,
bringing
having a
some.
crack. And also the heart's like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, oh,
So I think the heart
it's
and the
a
brain-
very complicated party.
I think the heart and the brain sort of have a crack at each other, and the stomach gets in and breaks it up. We're all important. We're all important. Then the anus comes in the back door, sneaks in.
So the anus, what's the anus doing?
Well, it tries to hang out with the lower intestines. Like, come on, guys, we've got to stick together. And the genitals, like they're all that bit of the body is hanging out. Like, come on, guys.
Go
hang out.
You're right. You're right. That whole region would be hanging together in the
Where are
corner.
the
They
testicles?
get on so well. don't they?
Testicles would be fun. Where are they? They're a bit sensitive, though. They're a bit sensitive.
And what about the female genitalia?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's hanging out too. With the
That's up on the wall, like in that Tasmanian.
at Mona, part of the art exhibition.
But yeah, I do think that the heart would be the number one.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Oh, the brain.
Yeah, but it's a big blob. Whereas
Yeah.
the heart's beating and it's
Yeah,
got
yeah,
it's got a vibe about it. It's got blood rushing through. Whereas the brain's up there and it's a special cavity up there, all protected, and You know,
Yep.
yeah, I reckon the brain is probably not as interesting as you think it is.
Yeah, yeah, I think you're right.
He's a little bit boring.
Boring.
Yeah.
Facts.
Whereas the heart, you know, when trouble comes, he beats faster,
Yeah.
beats slower. The brain just sort of thinks stuff up and worries too much. He
Yeah.
overdoes it, I reckon.
And there's other organs that no one knows what they. Is that the pancreas? I don't know.
I never know.
Is it the appendix? Is it appendix or pancreas? Oh, that's one of them.
The appendix, what
Go
are they doing
ask
here?
him.
They can just leave. They don't need to be here. They really don't.
It'll be a fun party.
Yeah. Well, your anus is the exit for.
Waste, Glenn. Waste.
The problem is people are now we're causing people to actually think about their anus.
Oh, well.
As
If they're
they're
driving to work or whatever, they're sitting on it.
Okay, everybody out there, tighten your anus now
And, loosen
relax your
Up.
anus.
And tighten it.
It's a form of meditation if you
loosen it.
focus on just relaxing.
And tighten it. And listen.
What's a proctologist?
Yeah, that's bums.
That's
bums.
You know,
Urologist is the...
I'm going to go to uni. I'm going to do medicine. What point do you
I
go?
know.
I'm going to specialise
Specialise
in,
on the bum.
Yeah. And if you were taken by aliens, your anus,
Yeah, they always seem to probe.
they probe the anus, and the anus has got to get quite nervous as soon as they go, oh, not aliens
I don't
again.
know why they don't go for the throat or just ask questions or
Yeah.
fill in this survey. They have to put things up your bum. It seems
The
very
anus is the
unusual.
entry point to have your your prostate checked.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever had it?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
They don't do that much anymore.
They don't do it that much. I don't
No,
know.
but that's where maybe the doctors all got together and went,
Okay, the doctors had a meeting and go, things we don't like doing.
yeah, number one. Well, that's where I had a colonoscopy. They go up there, you know.
They put a camera up there. Are you the one friend of mine that's swallowing a camera?
Endoscopy. Yeah, no. Oh, not that's
He's
not me.
swallowing a camera, and that's going to go out in his, So
Hang on, does the camera wouldn't have a cord on it then?
no, he was going to swallow the camera.
Really?
Yeah. Who
Then it
was
goes
that?
all the way down
And then it goes all the way
to the
out.
stomach,
Yeah.
and then he has to poo
And no,
it out.
we know how it ends. We don't need to see the last bit of the video. Yeah, we get it. We get it.
There's
Yeah.
a splash.
Yeah.
It's like a moon landing at the end when it comes back to Earth. There's a splash in the ocean.
Have you ever had hemorrhoids?
Oh yeah. Oh, I had them when I was working on a TV show with Kate Langbrook, and I went to the same doctor as her. And
Oh,
then
no!
And then she kept saying, "I can't look him in the eye now that I know he's looked up your bum, touched your." Yeah, hemorrhoids are very painful. So for people that don't know, and you're lucky if you don't know, because pregnant women often get them. Not that I've ever been pregnant. It's just a vein in your anus that starts to pop out. Kind of.
It comes out like a little bit of like
it's
a
painful.
bead of like a vein,
Like a
and then they
vein.
nip them off, don't they? They cut them
They
off,
can cut
or
them
they
off.
just poke them back up, and
Or they used to put a rubber band around it.
Oh,
Like a
God.
sheep dag.
because
Most times, I think these days they just say put some cream on it, and then wait for it to
hemorrhoid
get
cream. You know they use hemorrhoid cream for makeup around
Yeah.
people's eyes to make their eyes look younger.
Yeah, I've heard that.
I've
Don't
got-
mix it up.
That's right. We've
Can
got
you use
some-
a different tube, please?
Because if you're doing a show and it's a hemorrhoid cream and it's already been used, you just want to check that it was for eye makeup and not for someone who's just
Yeah.
happened to go, I've got some hemorrhoids.
Exactly.
Hey, use some of this.
Well, Rodney Dangerfield used to do the joke about how he brushed his teeth with anusol, like in the dark. I brushed my teeth with anusol. I can't remember what the joke was. Well, you know what? It's part of the body that a lot of people don't talk about, but it does a great job.
And people do go to, let's be honest, people do go to hospital because they put things up there.
Yeah, and people now get colonic irrigation,
Yeah.
which is like getting hot water put up your bum.
Yeah, which I find pointless because unless you're doing, what does it do? It just cleans you out. It's like washing your car. Your car's going to get dirty again.
Well, Hughesy does a whole routine about how he goes along for a radio stunt, and the guy goes, "We can't get the hose up there. We're going to have to use the child's hose." So they put
Really?
the child's hose up there.
Would be.
Yeah.
Because your sphincter is quite powerful. It can resist things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you've got to relax.
Yeah.
You got to relax.
Yeah, and something has just popped into my mind that I won't talk about
Right.
as far as the...
Did the Greeks invent it?
Yes, we were
Yeah,
only
right.
talking about it last night.
Yeah, it's well,
Because there were apparently homosexuality in some of the armies was... That was...
in the Greek armies.
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
I didn't know about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was happening.
But look, I'll put my hand up. I've never done it. And
You've never received it, no. What?
well, look, in any of that department, I've never done anything in that department. There, I've said it. Okay.
Oh, jeez. A bit
But
boring.
no, you don't have the...
bit boring.
And look, let's
Oh,
be... Look,
okay.
one more thing. One more thing.
Yeah.
People pulling their pants down and then showing their anus.
Yeah, brown eye.
Brown eyes.
Yeah, or mooning, they call it in America. We call it brown eye here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were big when we were growing up, weren't they?
You
Chuck a brown eye.
Yeah, or a pressed ham out the window. But
don't see it anymore.
I have an older friend of mine who's now in his 80s, and when we play golf, he runs further ahead. He jumps in the trees and does a brown eye. And I got to say, you're old. Don't be doing that.
Don't do it.
No.
It's awful.
But I don't want to say too much about it, but there are members of my family who still do it.
Really?
Yeah, still do it. And is it funny? Yes, it is.
It can be funny.
Yeah. I've been, look, you know the golf ball stories. I'm not going to tell those either.
No.
But your poor old anus, it's made fun of. It does a good job day in, day out.
Yeah.
And it's a sphincter that can tighten up. It does its job.
Hey, we salute you.
We salute the anus of
salute
all
the
the,
anus, of all the
you know,
body parts.
you would say you would rate your anus over your fingernails, over your eyebrows.
Well, you need it.
Yeah. I would rate it. Well, I reckon it's right up there.
Yeah.
You have trouble with that, and you're done.
Oh, I reckon. Once you're wearing an adult nappy, nah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Well, let's talk about smoke. This must be the connection. Blow smoke up your bum.
I reckon it is.
Blow smoke up your
I
ass.
reckon it'll be.
Oh, he's blowing smoke up your ass, mate.
Hang on. So what does that mean? Blowing smoke?
I think it's. I don't know what it means, but it means they're sucking up to you.
I think it does.
Oh, they're blowing smoke up your ass, mate.
I mean, they're bullshitting you to make you feel good. They're blowing smoke up your ass. It's not true, but they're just trying to make you feel good.
Is this smoking as in cigarettes or?
Well, let's just go with smoking.
The smell of smoke in summer in Australia can be terrible, can't it? Like if you're down the
It's
beach
foreboding.
and you smell smoke, you're like, oh no,
There's trouble a brewing.
I don't think someone's having a barbie or burning off. That smells like a
But having
bushfire.
said that, in winter when you light an open fire and you put some gum leaves on,
yeah.
the smell of the smoke is just
Beautiful.
beautiful. We've got one of those ones that you close the front door,
Yeah.
close it, and they're fantastic.
Yeah.
But you don't get the smoke smell. But I do like a bit of smoke smell. I don't want too much of it. I mean, if the house is on fire, the smoke will drop you pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, it'll suffocate you or whatever.
Yeah.
I also don't like when you go to restaurants and everything's smoked. Like Big
I don't like smoked
big,
chicken.
Big Al's smoked barbecue.
Yeah.
Like, everything tastes like
I do not like smoked
It
food.
just reminds me of cooking in Scouts, where we used to cook everything over the campfire,
Yeah.
and it all tasted of smoke.
Yeah.
Like, you make some damper, it just tastes like smoke.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. But it is deemed a bit of a delicacy to smoke.
Is
certain
it?
food. Well, I
No,
think
no,
it
it
is.
is,
It's
yeah.
smoked ham and smoked chicken or smoked...
Smoked chicken, no
Do you
good.
smoke fish?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a way of preserving stuff. That's
Yeah.
what smoking was back in the day.
Yeah.
But now, people just do it for the flavour of the smoke.
So what about smoke screen? If I put up a
Yes,
smoke
smoke
screen,
screen.
what am I doing? I'm trying to give you coverage. I'm trying to protect you, am I? I'm giving you a protection. Is that what it means?
Yeah, smoke screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
A smoke screen.
What other sort of
Well,
smoke?
you see on war movies and cop shows, they chuck the smoke bombs in. And
Yeah,
it goes
that's right.
off, and it's like
Yeah.
it just confuses people. No one can see anything.
Now, when you used to see people doing burnouts and stuff,
Oh yeah.
the smoke was all pretty cool, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, that had a different smell, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever consider smoking?
No.
I did.
Did you? What
Yeah.
look cool?
Because I worked out that if I was working, I was working in an insurance company, MLC. I was
yeah.
VCM, Victorian
And you got a
Claims
break.
Manager.
You got a break.
maturities, and you got a break. And
Yeah.
I remember my friends used to smoke drum rolly, and I learned how to roll it, and occasionally would have one. Ooh, look out! I learned that I could go at the front of the building and have a break.
Well, that's the thing. That's what used to annoy me when I worked in an office in the 80s. I'm like, why do those guys get a break?
Yeah.
Can I go to the front and eat a chocolate bar? No.
No. Well, I want donut time. You know.
Yeah, you know what they're doing now? They're vaping out the front.
Yeah, I know.
But you remember that Japanese businessman who came to Australia in the 80s and he said he really liked, but he couldn't believe the amount of prostitutes smoking out the front of office blocks. That's a great story. The amount of prostitutes.
Let's go into the dark side of smoking.
Because now you've got to go around the corner to smoke or vape.
Oh, so you can't go out the front.
No, most of the time they don't want you out the front. They want you around the corner.
Because I've never vaped, obviously, but they did. The smoke output or the vape output is quite huge,
Yeah, well, vaping was introduced to get people off the smokes. It was meant to be a...
and now it's become a thing, and it's
Yeah.
still harmful.
Yeah.
It's like one step better than smoking.
Yeah.
It's still bad.
Well, then they banned them, but you can still get them. Like, people I still see people at gigs vaping.
So where do they get them from?
Well, you prescribe them from the chemist,
But
right?
now it's all black market.
It's all black market. Those
So
tobacco
you,
shops.
so you just go to a special one and they give it to you under the counter.
The best thing about vaping is that there'll always be a tough guy sitting down the front of a gig with tats and all that, and he'll have his vape, and you always go, "So what's your favourite flavour, mate?" And he goes, "Oh, strawberry frost." It's like, you're not so
mind
tough
mango.
anymore. Mango,
Yeah.
bubble gum. But I do
Yeah.
a whole routine about how they got to. It's insidious how they target the vapes to the young people with flavours like bubblegum and mango. They got hit him with flavours that only your age group would enjoy, Glenn, like a bit of Old Gold or All Bran or Werther's Original. It's a killer. Metamucil. Something that young people don't like, hard work.
Smoking, cancer.
Very bad.
Lots of different cancers you can get from smoking.
You know when I always feel good is when I'm reading those. I was talking to an oncologist one day, and they don't know the causes of cancer, but there are risk factors.
Yes.
And he said, number 1, smoking, number 2, drinking. And I always feel good because I don't really do either of those.
Yeah, me too.
And then they go, number 3, overweight. Oh,
I
God.
was doing so
I
well.
was doing really well until you said that.
Yeah.
So you started having to go at the fatties.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, well, the thing about smoking is it will make your arteries or your arteries
it's
sticky.
bad.
Sticky.
Yeah.
So therefore, if it's sticky, it's more likely to get a clog, and if you get a clog, you're more likely to get a stroke or a heart failure.
But we performed in comedy clubs in the 90s, and you were in the 80s.
Yeah,
and
there'd be
so
smoking
much
in the room.
smoke.
Yeah, absolutely.
My wife used-
second-hand smoke.
My wife used to work as an usher at the comedy club, and she said it was like gorillas in the mist. Like there's just all this.
a big cloud of it.
Oh, huge cloud. And we were on stage taking that all in.
I remember Amazing Jonathan used to say, "Oh, let's hang some hams over here."
Oh, yeah. Enjoying the non-smoking section, are you, sir? That's
And do you reckon it would be from some sort of tribal thing originally? I can just,
yes.
Yeah. it
Yeah,
wouldn't-
no. You remember there's that sketch, the American Indians used to smoke tobacco, and they brought it back. The Spanish brought it back to the comic does that routine, and he says, yeah, they've got this stuff, and they smoke it. They put it in their mouth, and they burn it.
Yeah.
Mort Sahl? No.
No, it's the other guy. It's Bob
Newhart.
Bob Newhart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a great routine. You
funny
roll it up
routine.
and you set fire to it.
Yeah, and put it in your mouth.
Maybe we should hear that. Oh, we could maybe hear that for
Thinking music.
Thinking music. So it's bad for your teeth. It's bad for your heart. It's bad for your gums. Nothing good about it. But I reckon back in the original days of like in the time of Mad Men.
Yeah.
Smoking was sort of like deemed to be cool, but it was also wasn't there a time where it was deemed to be doctors say it was good for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also the Marlboro Man and all that was cool. You know.
What are the? Well, let's not celebrate them, but what were some of the brands that you remember?
Marlboro, Winfield, Horizon.
Dun 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 dun.
Come to where the country. What about your mum would smoke menthol?
Because it was like a special one, wasn't it?
Menthol.
Benson Hedges, you said that one.
Oh,
Dunhill,
Oh, Dunhill was posh.
classy, and they were a bit thinner, weren't
Yes,
they?
Dunhill.
Yeah, and then they had those little slit.
Remember the
things-
cigarette machines?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were big in pubs.
Now
They're so expensive.
a packet of cigarettes,
Oh.
$50.
Remember Anthony Morgan, the comedian, used to have a routine about this. Only going to be one person left smoking in the world, but each cigarette pack will be $1 million. It's like, yeah. But where smoking's big in like countries like China and in Africa and stuff.
Yeah, and they're still doing it big time.
They puff on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And they smoke in police stations and shops.
Smoke everywhere.
Well, they used to anyway. Yeah.
Peter Jackson, Kent.
Oh, yes. Well, it's alarming when you go to Europe still, and in France they smoke in restaurants. It's like, gee, they're still smoking.
Remember there was one called Holiday or something?
Oh, yeah, Holiday.
Yeah, and there was a picture of a beach
Yes.
on the cover.
Yeah.
Now they put the fantastic photographs of someone's
Keith. Keith's eye falling out.
Yeah. Or they're smiling and they've only got one tooth.
Can I have the half lung? No, I want the Keith. I want the eye falling out of the head. Yeah.
Oh,
No, you got the wrong one there.
Yeah. So toxic
Smoking.
chemicals that you are willingly lighting, sucking into your lungs, and it destroys the I remember there was that anti. There was the whole anti. You don't see it anymore. The anti-smoking movement.
Yeah.
Have they achieved their aim or something?
Yeah.
They
They're
don't.
still campaigning.
You don't seem to see it that much.
Hang on, what's that? Smoking Will Kill You? That was a song by Ben Lee. And what's the other great smoking songs? Ain't Got No Cigarettes. King of the Road.
King of the road.
And Beastie Boys got a fight for the right to party. That hypocrite smokes 2 packs a day.
I remember that if you were an actor and you wanted to have a cool photograph of yourself,
Yeah, smoke.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
well-
like it's such a cliche,
And
there's
bands.
even still like that now. Even movies now, sometimes they'll light up a smoke because they think it looks
Yeah.
cool,
Yeah.
and it's cliche cool. It's not cool.
Well, and bands too. So you see Keith Richards will take a few
Yeah,
drags, then stick it in the end of his guitar.
yeah,
Yeah,
That's
very
right.
cool.
You go, I mean, there was a time when you would go, "Wow, really cool."
Yeah.
yeah.
Or keep it in their mouth. Like
Yeah,
Like,
and the smoke comes up into their eyes. And they've got
Yeah.
to close their eyes a little bit because they're doing something really cool. And how cool they'll look with a cigarette in my mouth. I can actually do 2 things at once.
well, remember Andy Capp used to smoke the cartoon. He always had a cigarette
Oh, yeah.
dangling on the end of his lip.
yeah, it's a bit of a cliche. Anyway,
Done enough on smoking.
I think so.
Smoking.
Smoking,
Well, smoking
is bad.
Smoking.
If your kids took up smoking, would you?
Oh no, that's terrible.
Or if they took up vaping, you would be having a
Terrible.
stern word to them. I don't think
Yeah.
your kids would. Your kids are smart.
Nah, but they're all influenced. You know.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to be part of the gang, I remember at my school, it was the thing that the tough guys did.
Oh, and
And-
they smoked by the bushes down the.
And there were the guys that went up behind the bushes for a fag, and there were guys who didn't. And I was, of course, the ones who didn't. I stayed there with my Mosleys and my cream bun. I was quite happy.
Smoking was tough. The
It was
tough
tough.
guys.
And then, did you hear about someone that got detention? Well, for caught smoking.
I remember one of the tough guys said to us, and he wore a leather jacket. It's a Fonzie. And he hung out with a large girl, which was unusual back in the 80s and 70s to find a bigger.
Well, there weren't
Many fat. We talked about it. There weren't many fat kids, but he had seemed to found the one.
Every school had one though.
Yeah, he seemed to find the big girl who used to bunk off with him, and he's standing there near the milk bar, and he goes, "We've been hanging out at the cemetery all day." It's like, what a loser! And he's the same guy when Dick Hamer, the premier of Victoria, came to open the Mitcham shopping mall. He stood there in his leather jacket and his cigarette, and you're like, "Dick, get me a job." And Dick comes up and goes, "All right, young man, what's your name?" And he goes, Tim Jones. What's your phone number? And he got him a job in a warehouse. Didn't last long.
Yeah, the old take a puff, say what you want to say, and then take it, and then
tough
do the
guys.
big drawback, and then blow it out. Remember smoke rings? That was very cool.
Yes.
Smoke rings.
Yes. I've got I should do it. I've got stand up about smoking used to be used as intimidation, as opposed to vaping is not intimidating. Smoking is intimidating, I reckon.
Because I've got a joke about for the end. I think about that. Well, more about the anus part of the world.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll do mine, then you do yours.
Yeah,
It's going to be
okay.
like a whole routine for people.
Yeah, you're going to get a whole show.
Okay. So what thinking music can we have? We said maybe
Well, do you
Newhart.
want to have Bob Newhart, or would you like to have the anti-smoking commercial?
have we played Bob Newhart before?
We probably have.
Let's have the anti-smoking commercial, just for the kids listening.
Yeah, and I remember, Sam, if you can find it, it was one which was the pop rap. What's that stuff you call
bubble wrap.
Bubble wrap, and they were getting a cigarette, and they were burning this
That's
pop.
like the lung. It's like the lung.
Like every part of your lung has been burnt like this. It was very effective.
Yeah.
And there was some big famous voiceover guy who.
great voice.
Anyway,
Let's have a listen.
yeah.
Lungs are made up of millions of tiny air sacs. Chemicals in tobacco smoke destroy them. It's called emphysema, and it's irreversible. Even if you only smoke low-tar cigarettes, chances are you have emphysema in its early stages. Just about every smoker does. Call Quitline, 137-848.
Well,
You don't see ads like that anymore.
They were effective though.
Ads that scared you. There's a TV special called Ads That Were Scary.
Oh, remember the Grim Reaper in the bowling alley?
There's probably only 2 ads that scared you, but anyway.
There's probably a few more than that.
The road toll stuff.
Oh, that's terrible. That's
and
terrible.
rightly so. It should scare you.
Terrible. You do realise the child has died? It's like, oh, God. Remember that one with the cop? You do realise the young boy has died? The problem with those cigarette ads, and it's like ads from, the ads that are saying that, like when I went and saw a movie about McDonald's, and what's it called? And he ate all the McDonald's, that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Super Size Me or
Yeah,
something
that's
like that.
it. Well done.
Super Size Me. After that, you just go, I feel like some Maccas.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I feel like a cigarette.
Yeah,
All right, well, what is your... I'm going to go first. My answer is It must be the connection is that blow smoke up your ass. There's
I
got to
think
be a
it is.
connection.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how people used to smoke.
I'm going to say it was a remedy for something.
Oh.
That they blew smoke up your ass if you were...
Imagine that if you went to a primitive culture. Okay, so you're in the jungle in Brazil or whatever. You stumble into a primitive culture.
Yeah.
And you go, I've got a really bad flu. They go, oh, we can fix that.
And
All of a
then
sudden
they
your
blow
pants
smoke
are
up your
down.
ass. The smoke, blowing smoke up your ass. Except,
a bit weird.
would you want to be the one that did it?
No.
Because, damn, I've been bloody... We drew straws and I've had to go blow smoke up his
No,
ass.
that'd to be the local witch doctor would do it.
They do it with a straw or something.
No, it's in the jungle. Okay, that's a good idea for I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here next year.
Oh, blow smoke up
season.
their ass and
Yeah.
like do a tribal thing where they... Yeah.
All right, what is the answer, Sam?
Inspired by an American First Nations custom, tobacco smoke enemas were administered by medical practitioners in the 18th century to treat everything from colds to cholera.
Well, there you... I mean,
Wow.
seriously, how could they make that correlation?
You have been listening to Somehow Related with Glenn Robbins and Dave O'Neill.
Imagine you going to the bulk billing joint now and going, oh, God, got a bit of a sore tongue. All right, lie down, drop your pants, and I'll just, why are you lighting up a cigarette?
I'm blowing it in and I haven't got a straw today, so I'm going to go direct through
Yeah,
to
no
your
days
arsehole.
it'd probably be vapes. So what flavour you want? You want a blueberry or...
I guess there's something in the nicotine that they believe it's stimulating the...
That's... Does that work?
I'm not saying it did work.
They also used to do that thing where they'd bleed you too back.
Yeah.
They'd bleed, and also lobotomies.
I reckon a lot of... why did they do it? Because they can.
Yeah.
Someone had a crack at it and they think it worked.
And it works.
Someone's blown some smoke out. Someone's been having a cigarette and gone, well, I could try it in my mouth. Makes me feel good. Maybe I'll try it up my...
It's so funny.
Doctor, what are you doing in there? I'm experimenting.
It's, I learned this at university.
Yeah.
All right, what the stand-up? Hang on, my stand-up is smoking used to be an intimidation technique.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get on the train, all the skinheads. Our generation would be the sharpies and the skinheads get on. They come up to you with their Winnie Blues and they blow it. You know, they take a big puff and go, "What are you fucking looking at?" They blow the smoke in your face.
Yeah,
You're like,
very, very
I'm just hanging out with
intimidating.
Glenn. He's going to drama school. Leave us alone. Now the tough guys get on with their vapes and like, what are you looking at? You're like, oh, is that grape? What have you got there, mate? I've got mango. Oh, I've got pineapple. Why are we fighting? Okay, now your one.
They need some intimidating smells
Yes.
like
that's a good idea.
battery acid, or they
See,
need
you're
sump oil.
you're
Sump
helping
oil.
my jokes.
Sump oil. What would be intimidating? Sump
Manure.
oil. Manure.
Manure.
What stinks? A BO of a taxi driver.
Yeah, kebab.
Yeah.
One day old kebab.
Yeah. Okay, my joke. Mine's not about the smoke. Mine's not about the anus, but it's about that region.
Okay.
The guy goes to the doctor. He goes, "Hey, doctor.
What's wrong with him?
Hey, doctor. I've been speaking like this all my life. It's got an American accent, okay?
Yeah.
Because the one who told me had an American accent. I've been speaking like this all my life. I don't know why I can't do it. I'd love it if I could stop. And the doctor goes, well, we've actually had a bit of an investigation, and the reason that you speak like that is because you don't have 2 testicles, you have 4 testicles, and you have a very large appendage. And the guy goes, well, what can you do about it? And the doctor goes, well, we can give you a very special operation, and we can make it go away. And he goes, I want the operation. Do you know what's going on?
No.
So he gets the operation, and then a few weeks later, he comes back to the doctor. He goes, doctor, it worked. It's really good, and we got my voice back. I can talk properly. But you know what? I like my old balls. I like my large penis. Can you reverse it back? And the doctor goes, no, we can't reverse. We can't reverse it. If you haven't done it, there's no going back.
Very good.